My hair looks like hell down, but that's partly the point. Uh, yeah, so my friend's phone might just be off. So I actually don't know what's going on. But the funny thing is like, there's lots of funny things. Like I use this to climb up to the balcony. It's like 2.5 stories up. It's not like quite three, but it's definitely not two. Because the first balcony is raised up. So standing up on that railing and then using the systems that I got of just stuff I carry for self-defense, just and fucking ninja my way up to the third story, or there's like 2.5 stories, second floor, but it's high up. So folks on the block don't see that I returned to the block. Like that's fucking ridiculous. That that's like the bigotry or whatnot. That like fucking a lot of the people that I watch and like respect and shit, like as mentors, would be like, oh yeah, 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 that's what you deserve. Or like what the fuck? I haven't remembered like this part too. I want to go to Ukraine. It seems like that guy's not homophobic at all. He was even gonna have a city where they like legalize prostitution, so they do like a really great job. Opportunity after the war. But this is Detroit though. Like I don't think there should be like any kind of like rule of law here, according to like higher authorities. I think I should just kind of say how it is. And yeah, because I don't want the woke shit like I keep getting confused up with. That might be why people might be have something wrong against me too. Maybe they'd be more tolerable if there wasn't so much woke shit that's like reflects on me and how people assume how I'm gonna be. Which that's funny because like I'll say I'm in the army for the points because like literally that's like a defensive shield for my social credit score, but a lot of my survival skills are just from being trans. That's what's kind of funny about it. So yeah, I don't know if this video is gonna load or not because the last long one I did didn't load, kept messing up. So maybe I just deleted it. I was just like fuck it. Yeah, I was like fuck it. I was in an abandoned place, sort of exploring it, and I mentioned how you could use smell and the sensation of touch to navigate the this. You can use it to navigate in the dark. You can smell like is this going towards the open air or is this sort of moldy area? You could hear when you step into a place and your foot hits the ground. You tap the ground, you can hear the echo. Is there a lot of stuff around me? Is it congested? Or is it like wide open kind of thing? Or even like the sharpness of the walls. This is the walls is what reflects it back. And then for feeling, you can feel like the air and the wind and shit going through. And that will also reveal things about your environment without you needing to see it. So, yeah. So there was that sort of survival stuff. Plus, I was pretty pissed off because the people offered me a ride, thinking I was one thing, and then, it's like, it's not that they thought I was a woman, it's that they thought I was an attractive woman. That's what pisses me off. Because if it was an unattractive woman, they just would drove by. And this shit happens, like, this shit can happen too when it's like raining and stuff. What they think they see is an attractive woman that there's some potential to either simp for or exploit. And so it's like, okay, it's pouring out rain. I'm gonna check on you. Right? No, if it was an unattractive woman, they would drive right the fuck by. Whereas with me, they pull up and then they figure out, I have my headphones in, and then they figure out they made a mistake, and then they're like, oh, never mind, like, fuck you, like, and it's not my nature, but I really want to fight those people. I was just talking about that. Like, no, you don't stop. You don't interrupted my flow. Like, I was on my mission doing what I'm doing, getting through this fucking rain and all that, whatnot. For this one particular time, I had to walk a long fucking ways. And I was in my zone. That motherfucker had to, like, yeah, he want to ride? Oh, no, never mind. Drive off. So, I just thought it'd be funny to make him walk. But that was, like, after the fact. Like, it's not like something that comes to me naturally right in the moment, because it's like, damn, that's fucked up. And then later on, it's like, oh, I don't know, I should have fucking had him get out of his car and fucking throw it out. But I got lost. I just had to go straight like 6 streets, but I always get lost. Horrible navigation. And that's probably why I can't be, like, you can't predict. I'm not so predictable, because I can't even get where I want to go. But I ended up somewhere else of interest, and then I found a book, and it was about God and stuff. And then it was just a bunch of coincidences and shit, and that's what I figured the Holy Spirit is all these fucking coincidences. I'm checking my battery, and yeah, like, you give these songs coming on, and just like right as I find something in particular, like I remember about water, finding a book about the Great Lakes, how water came on, and looking through it more, it was about Jimmy Carter. I don't know a lot about him, but when I see my friend again, after I told him about the book, he mentioned Jimmy Carter for some reason. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Master of cosmic irony. Yeah, so, and then, but I actually, like, had good things happen too at that place. It was like, but when I checked my map, I was like right in front of it, so it was sort of like okay, this is what it's supposed to be. Kind of weird thing. It's trippy, but I was wishing for enemies. Now I have enemies, but I don't actually know about how about going back to deal with the situation. But I do, like, I gotta work on my own part, like, get my shit together. Yeah, I worked today, but I got to wear like my normal clothes. I threw a black shirt over top, partly to protect my clothes, but partly it's just like so it was too awkward. I don't know, but I wore like my dress and my leggings and whatnot, and I did yard work, and it was fucking fine. They're not even like the camo leggings. They look actually kind of like the like part jean material or whatever. So it's not like what these fucking macho alpha men would have in mind when they picture leggings, where they're gonna picture like the most ridiculous thing that they can possibly think of in their head, as if that's like no, that's not how it was. But that helped a lot with my mental sanity, I guess. Like being able to like work like that. Um, but the video that I wanted to link to, I think is probably a good way to base life off of. And partly it's because it was to be a completely insane idea to most people, so that's how I know it must be like on the right track. Someone said, I think it was Mark Twain, like whenever you agree with the majority, you should need to double check your shit. Something's if you agree with the majority of people. Oh fuck. But yeah. So I'm supposed to work tomorrow. I may have more days, but I don't know. Because I'm like, coming temporarily. And I'm getting to work through the landlord, who's like a father figure. Which is like a whole nother experience onto this whole trying to pigeonhole masculinity into a particular little tiny like little notch that just produces workers and soldiers for disposable use by fucking yeah. And then some of the people who like I got a good perspective of from the other side, but then they're a little too far, like this way, like and of all people to figure like to be able to see like okay, maybe there's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, too much of that, okay. It'd be like I'm such a fuck up, so yeah, like that's it's real fucking great. Yeah. But this helps because according to that video that I was watching that I'm gonna try to base life off of for like a little while at least. It's like don't always do the same thing. It says when you're setting up your plot, there's like 4 different things you can do and you can change and alter and vary them. So right, yeah. So like, oh man, just like planning like the next fucking like the immediate thing is just go to work. Like, that's okay. And then hang around maybe like a few days to in case there's more work that comes around. But I can't like sitting in one place for too long. Uh, and I gotta deal with yeah, like how am I gonna manage the resources that I'm gonna be building up. Um, I got milk and tomatoes. Seems like a pretty good combo. Yeah. So yeah. Here's my throat's fucked up. I got like some mashed potatoes and shit I can make. Yeah, I don't know. Like, probably I don't care, but else I gotta figure shit out because, like, I gotta deal with my enemies, I guess. I mean, I don't know how my friend's doing over there. This phone might just be turned off. Or something when it went down, like. And I'm not gonna, like, be told I can't go on some block in Detroit. Like, I've wanted to make enemies and fight. Like, I wanna fight people. So, it's just. This is like helps focus, you know? It's just at the same time, I don't want anybody in danger, so I'm trying to. So if I do go back, it's like I gotta climb up the balcony. So like, why wouldn't I be fucked up in a fucked up kind of way if I gotta climb up a fucking balcony to not be seen, so that fucking people won't be like fucking starting shit with me or starting shit now with me, but like yeah, come start shit with me, especially in the back alley, but like not start shit with my friend when he's just trying to sleep there. It's fucked up. But it's also that's also kind of how like what's been the focus of my life, and it's why my like tranny skills are above my army skills. But I guess that also includes like, discipline and shit. Like I'm not that great with a lot of that sort of shit. Although a lot of this shit's overrated, and there's lots of different ways to go. I don't even know if this can load. I guess I could break it up into two parts. I don't know. I also don't push the technology enough that I have. There's lots of ways to push the technology that I like. I get stuck in a mindset about it. I gotta let my throat heal up too. So, yes, I guess the next few days I'm just like, making money and pretty much probably, I don't know, diet wise, figure that out as I go. Like, yeah, that'd be as I go thing. Um, just I got 20 seconds. Yeah, I'll figure it out as I go.